All right. So, hello, my name is Chikua Joseph Tarnu, and today I'll be interviewing the coach about these 5 questions. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to grab one of my coaches because we had a busy schedule this whole week with spring practice, all that. So, by the time we got done today, it was a little bit too late for me to ask them. But today, I got a coach right here, a voluntary coach, who was willing to able to answer these questions.
Um, my name is Kyle Holt. I coach back at home a little bit in Atlanta, Georgia. I coach Whitfield Academy. I coach the D line there, help make them better. You know what I mean?
So, okay, Coach Hope, what bothers you the most when it comes to a player attitude?
Like having a don't care attitude. Like if
Yeah,
you don't care about it, like you really don't want to be here. Like you forced to be out here. It's hard to coach that
I got you.
because you don't want to be here. So it's hard to like get you motivated to want to be here.
Okay, Coach. Like as a coach, what kind of leads you to get to playing a player more or less? So it doesn't matter. Like it can be a girls basketball. Like for example, you coach D line, and then you like you already know D line is one of like the most physical position in football because you have to go at it 24/7, 24/7. You got to go at it with the O line. It takes a lot of energy. So like, what really kind of what do you look at as a coach to, what do you look at as a coach to play a player over another?
Well,
Look,
I look at I look at skill. I look at effort. Those are
okay,
my two I really look at.
okay,
Because one, you got to be able to produce some type of work on the field, which you're not good. I mean,
yeah,
you're not good, but
yeah,
it takes time. Like we'll train you to that
okay,
point. But as far as effort, you can't coach that.
okay.
So like if you don't come out here and work hard every day, I don't like. How can I trust you in the game?
Most definitely. But me personally, if I was a coach, I don't think I would like play a player who, even though if he doesn't know what he's doing, he doesn't give me his 100%. That's how I personally looked at it.
Because that's hard to coach.
It's just really hard. Like you cannot coach effort. You can coach anything else. You can coach a player how to do this, how to do that. But if a player lack effort, it's kind of hard to really trust him and put him on the field.
Natural skills.
So
Yeah.
yep. So as a coach, how do you approach a player that have a bad attitude? It can be from your best player, or the player who the player who's not good enough and who's not getting a lot of playing time. How do you approach that?
When you say bad attitude,
Like I'm talking about a player who for example, if one of your best players, and then he just like thinking like he's the guy, he doesn't care about his teammate, he's just going out there and just giving, like he act like he doesn't need a coach. You know what I mean? He just act like he don't need a coach to be there. He just go there, practice, and like do what he need to do, or what's it called? Like for example, if you have a player that average 20 points a game, like for that go to a basketball term. But you know what? Let's go to a football term. If you have a D line that average like a 2 or 3 sacks a game, or like 5 to 6 tackles a game, right? And it's a game that he's getting double teamed, he's getting cut, and then like when you realize that that's kind of getting to him, like how do you approach that?
I pull them. Like I ain't gonna take you out of the game altogether, but like you need a reset. Like they already in your mind right now. So now I'm pulling you out. We gonna have a little conversation. Somebody else is gonna go in because, like I said, I coach effort. I want effort, so I know I'm not gonna lose my effort while I pull you out on the side. Yeah, it might be the talent level might be a little bit down, but the effort's still there.
For sure.
So while I'm sitting here talking to you, getting your mind back together and telling you like, hey, you knew this was coming. You was the best player. You the best player in the game right now. So they're game planning for you.
For sure.
So you gotta build their confidence back up.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is the fourth question. As a coach, right? What type of attitude do you try to install in your team or in your players on a day-to-day basis? Like, what is one of those attitudes that when you install in them, regardless of how high or low they are, or the game, how the game is going, either they're winning by 30 or they're down by 30. Like, what attitude do you kind of install in them to make sure like they always keep driving?
Honestly, I show them by me. I'm the leader. I lead. They follow. So if I show them hey man, hey, I'm out here playing, out here doing all this and that, and telling them like, hey, we won, hey, it don't matter. Then they gonna come back next week and they gonna lose by 30.
For sure.
So I gotta keep my level head regardless of how they feel, and I still have to coach them in a certain way.
Okay.
So I have to keep them level headed, keep them pushing, keep the effort.
Okay.
Keep the skill, keep all that
For sure.
going.
For sure. And then as a coach, if you have a player that because like every team have a player who always want the best, who always trying to like go hard, go 100%, and even if it hurt, how do you go about that? Because that also kind of plays into a player attitude, even though that's not a negative part of a player attitude, but at some point in time it can be good and bad, because he can either be like, oh, he think he's too good because he's putting up this number, even her, he think like the person behind him is not good enough to step up. So like, at one point, what do you look at and be like, okay, it's time for you to come out, even though like this kid gonna put his all out there, but at this point he's not contributing because he's hurt.
That's when I become the decision maker, because high school is just 4 years, right?
Yeah.
You still got another 4 after that if you good enough to go to college, and you got however long you got if you gooder than that. So I feel like I should make that decision for you.
For sure.
Like, yeah, you think you the best. You think you can go out here, you can do it and all this and that. But at the end of the day, if I see something, because I watch the film, you can't really tell, yourself in high school, like, hey, I'm hurting, but I think I can still do it.
Yeah.
Well, if I look on film and I see you hurting, but you lost a step, or it's an injury that can get worse.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull you
for sure.
Your career is more important to me than just this one win.
For sure. All right, that would be all. So again, my name is Kakua Georgiana with Coach Holt. I appreciate you for coming out. I appreciate you for allowing me to interview you. So that will be the end of the conversation.